Okay, this is going to be another almost very reminiscent of the Dorner hoax, only reversed in that it's now the police officer, the hoax police officer. This Derek Johnson did not die, did not get shot at. There are no two suspects down. They closed down a neighborhood and actually had people calling a phone number to be escorted around by police. This is a drill. This is a Homeland Security, HSEEP. Look that up. This is a hoax, and it is an assault on any remaining freedom of movement that you pretend to have. And all of you that wave the flag around like monkeys and clowns, you're being had and you're being used. So let's take a look at this, and we'll stop a few times. Go.
My name is Brian Roberts. I'm the police chief of the Draper City Police Department.
Before we get moving, let's take a look at this. This would be the Mr. Commander Smith. Oh, you like Commander Smith's ears? That's what happened when I tried to tell him that this guy's a fraud when I called down there. Look at this guy's ears in this picture. Notice, look at them. You will see there's a problem there. Those aren't normal. Okay, now let's look at the next picture, and then we'll flip it. We'll look at this picture again, then we'll flip it with another picture, and you'll see they're different. They're different. Would the real Mr. Smith please stand up? This model looks much older. Something, you know. So anyways, look at this cat that's behind the moron talking, the police chief who's, you know, weeping and wailing like a little wussy. Anyways.
The police chief of the Draper City
With me
Police
here
Department.
this morning.
With me here this morning is Councilmember Rapley, Councilmember Walker, Councilmember Stenquist, City Manager David Dobbins, and Assistant City Manager Russell Fox. We are here this morning under the most tragic of circumstances. And I'm here to prepared to read you a press
release. I'm not going to take any questions right now.
following the press release.
Okay, yeah, let's just stop and talk about this again, this little aspect of it. I'm going to zoom in on the windows behind the person speaking, and what you're going to see is there's no press conference going on. There's nothing going on. It's just a big hoax. I'll zoom in. Please use your eyes. Do not weep, wail, or mourn for this so-called officer. I'll play through the rest of the clips. Wait to the end, knowing fine that nobody died, nobody got hurt. We'll go through a few more pictures to completely cement this in that there is no issues. And then you can rest assured, passing out the news, that this police sergeant, in fact, did not die. There are no two suspects that got shot. There was no reason that anyone had to be locked into their house. And this is all a complete hoax and a lie.
I'm not going to take any questions right now. This is an ongoing investigation, and we do anticipate another press conference later, within the next hour or two. We'll have more information. This morning, at approximately 6 a.m., a distress call came in to the Valley Emergency Communications Center, otherwise known as VEC, reporting shots fired. Officers from the Draper City Police Department responded and found that a Draper police officer had been shot along with an adult male and an adult female. Sergeant Derek Johnson of the Draper City Police Department was transported to Intermountain Medical Center, where he passed away as a result of his injuries.
Yeah, so anyways, I'll put the rest at the end. Notice the MO is the same, completely unqualified actors walking around pretending to be policemen. Of course, the number code is going to be throughout. We have Pat, that's all it's known as in the police department, walking his dog. These guys look like recruits. This right here is quite interesting. Notice that it's always, damage doesn't compute to the crime. It's just all ridiculous nonsense. That looks a hell of a lot like William Shatner.
Family members have been
The officer's
notified.
family members have been notified. The adult male and the adult female are in critical condition. Officers from across Salt Lake Valley have responded and closed off the area from 300 East to 1300 East and Pioneer Road, from 124 South to 138 South. We are asking residents who live on Fort Street to stay in their homes and contact an officer on scene if they need to leave their home. An officer will then escort them out of the area. Residents are asked to call 911 if they see anything suspicious. This is a tragic day for the Draper City Police Department. We want to reassure residents that we are doing everything we can to keep the residents of Draper safe. However, we do not believe we have any outstanding suspects at this time. But we're going to continue the investigation as it is and maintain perimeters in those areas. The investigation is ongoing and will continue to update residents as information becomes available. As I mentioned earlier, our intent is to conduct additional press conferences, and we will notify you when that happens. Thank you.